polycystic kidney disease, or PKD, affects many adults and children all over the world, many of whom reside right here in the Alamo City as well. Here to tell us more about an upcoming walk to raise awareness, I want you to please welcome volunteer ambassadors Diane Berry and Sarah Provenzano Ramirez. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, I see that you brought your proclamation. Congratulations. Tell us about it.
Thank you. Yes, today is PKD Awareness Day throughout the nation, and we have a proclamation from the mayor memorializing that to bring awareness about this disease.
All right, and for those who don't know, Diane, what is PKD?
PKD is a genetic disease that affects over 600,000 Americans and millions of people across the world. And it's a disease where the kidneys fill with fluid and become very large, each kidney being becoming the size of a football, and that's two of those.
I was about to say, what's the normal size?
A normal size is about a fist. So then the kidney eventually get kidney failure and have to have dialysis or a transplant.
Yeah, so, when the kidneys get enlarged like that, I guess they don't function as well, I would assume?
Yes, the function goes away. The cysts kind of press out the normal kidney function.
Yeah. So Sarah, well, tell me, so how did this, you have PKD.
Correct.
How did it impact your life?
Well, we didn't have a family history of PKD, so this is a very new diagnosis. And once I was diagnosed, I had to seek out, it was found during a pregnancy, during an ultrasound, so I had to seek out information. So I contacted the PKD National Organization. They were able to route me to my local group and was eventually referred to University Hospital, where I received my preemptive transplant. And that means that I bypassed dialysis.
Wow.
So,
we're actually looking at a picture here, Sarah, and you found out accidentally.
Correct.
Is that how a lot of folks find out, or are there symptoms?
I really wasn't having symptoms until the very end. I started getting really tired and blood pressure was
Some
erratic.
people get kidney stones, or they rupture a cyst,
Wow.
or get an infection.
So how can folks, how can they help?
Well, there's a number of ways to help. Of course, we have our walk coming up in 2 weeks. So you can go to the website and register. It doesn't cost to register, but if you raise at least $100, you get a t-shirt. And it's really a festival, so I encourage people to come out. There's a walk, yes, but we have advocates and lots of information there and food, both before and after, so it's really a good time.
Yeah, I've emceed it with Sarah Fragani before, and always a great time. You got to go out there and you got to go check it out. Okay, before we get to where and when, I see some delicious cupcakes here in front of me. What's the combination? What's the relationship?
So that's
here?
another way to help is going to Bird Bakery. For every cupcake they sell between September 1st and 14th, they give $1 to our cause.
Okay, all right. So eat some cupcakes.
Yes.
Add $1 to the cause.
Yes.
What's another way for folks to help out? But before we get to that, I want to go back to Sarah really quick. All right, so Sarah, you went in for something totally unrelated.
Correct.
And you get this information. What happened next?
Well, after I received my kidney transplant, that's pretty much when life normalized. I was able to kind of get back into the swing of things.
So you needed a transplant?
I needed a transplant. That was many years later, of course. I did my best to maintain as much as I could, but given the nature of this disease, it's progressive, and so you can only do so much, and I just really had to follow my medical advice that I was receiving at the time. And I'm a physical therapist, so it really helped to kind of use that knowledge to get back on my feet again, and I've been going ever since. For those that have PKD or some things like that, what's some physical therapy? I mean, is there any help, any relief? With physical therapy, absolutely, especially post-operative, you're going to need a lot of core stabilization. You have a big incision that you're dealing with. You're deconditioned because PKD has just worn you down so bad. So as far as conditioning and strengthening, they all go hand in hand.
Okay, yeah. Well, thank goodness you got the transplant. That's why it's so important to donate,
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely,
important.
yeah. Well, thanks for what y'all do. It's amazing that, because there's a lot of folks, I didn't realize that many people had PKD.
Yes, it's a very common disease.
Okay, so you got this event that's coming up September the 14th, and of course there's the times. How can folks help? I guess call the phone number and go to the website?
That's right. Just either call or go to the website, show up to help us, and then of course we have the Bird Bakery, and we also have other things throughout the year. We've got some jewelry that stores.
But this is the big thing.
This is the main
way that
fundraiser,
you make it, right.
And we are so fortunate. We've continued to grow. and we're going to raise at least $150,000 this year.
All right.
So thanks.
Well, thank y'all for being with us, and it's good to see you guys.
Yeah,
All right.
thank you.
Yes, thanks. All right, keep it on Ken's. When we return, we're